no such thing as 50-50.
Right.
It ain't no such thing as 75-25.
Right.
It's 100-0.
Right.
Because when you keep in God's commandments, your whole house will be commanded under the umbrella of Jesus Christ.
Right.
So a woman has to submit to that.
Right.
Which means you got to come back to your proper role, guiding and directing your household.
Right.
We gonna go the direction that I'm setting forward.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying, Quincy? Right? Don't get pulled away by the woman. You got to take command of your house. Want you to understand it. You see what I'm saying, Quincy? Because everybody's not gonna accept this, Quincy.
That's right.
We can only save our individual selves.
Right.
I can't save my house. I can't save my wife. He can't save his wife. We can't save our children. God's gonna open the book and see your works, and He compare it with the Bible.
That's right.
And He gonna say, "Did you do what I told you to do,
Right.
or was you led astray to do something contrary?" Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 31. The prophets prophesy falsely.
All these false prophets, Quincy, stay with me, Quincy. All these false prophets, they prophesy falsely. Come on.
And the priests bear rule by their means.
You go to these Christian churches with these black pastors, and they teach for your money. They ain't teaching for your soul. Come on.
Right.
And my people love to have it so.
You hear that, Quincy? Quincy, you hear that?
So,
Quincy, let me ask you a question, right? When y'all get married, right? You gotta be nervous, bro. When you get married, right? Who's gonna have the final say in your household?
officer in marriage.
Huh?
The woman is in focus on the guy.
Absolutely. Let me first go through this. Absolutely. After that, who does it follow?
Different from
No,
mine.
be God and Christ. And then who?
Yeah.
It should be. It should be you. Come on, Quincy. Come on. Quincy, it is you.
Right. That's right.
It is you.
Right.
I'm gonna show you the order of God. I want to show you something. I'm gonna show you what's happening. Right now, it's spiritual. Come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3.
Bring it out.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of the man is Jesus Christ. Come on.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is who?
The man.
The head of the woman is the man.
That's right.
It's no such thing as 50-50.
Right.
It ain't no such thing as 75-25.
Right.
It's 100-0.
Right.
Because when you keep in God's commandments, your whole house will be commanded under the umbrella of Jesus Christ.
Right.
So a woman has to submit to that.
Right.
Which means you got to come back to your proper role, guiding and directing your household.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I want to tell you something, Quincy. If my wife tried to get me to do something I want to do, I'm ignoring it.
Right.
Go sit down, go do something.
Right.
We gonna go the direction that I'm setting forward.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying, Quincy? Right? Don't get pulled away by the woman. You gotta take command of your house.
That's right.
Because guess what? How you act and treat her right now as a fiance is gonna dictate how you gonna act and treat her when y'all get married.
Right.
And guess what? Women, they know our shortcomings, and they gonna try you. They're gonna try you to steer your mind in the direction that they want to go.
Right.
And you'll be thinking that it's your thought. Nah, she implanted that thought into your mind.
Right.
That's why our mind got to steady be the mind of Christ.
Right.
Because so subtly, it'll change your direction and you won't even know it.
Right.
Let me Genesis 18 and 19.
Bring it out.
This is what you got to do as a God, resurrecting as an Israelite, not a black
Right.
or African American. We have to take control of our households again.
That's right.
And guess what? The women are going to fall in line, whether they like it or not.
Right.
Because if they don't like it, who they got issue with? Me? No, they got issue with God.
Right.
Come on.
Genesis chapter 18 verse 19.
Bring it out.
For I know him that he will command his children
Come on, what?
and his household.
What does it mean to command? Somebody get the definition real quick. What does it mean to command? Hey, Quincy, bro, I need you to speak up. Come on, Quincy. It's the lion inside. Speak up. What does it mean to command? To give an order. To give an order, right? I mean, you're in superior control of something.
Right.
I'm not asking you. I'm not suggesting you do it. I'm commanding you to do it. It's like God commands us to keep his commandments.
Right.
It ain't no leeway in that. He said, okay, you don't want to do it, it's a consequence, right or wrong. So when God said, I know Abraham that he will command his house, this is what he's talking about. Come on.
The definition of command: to give an order or orders to direct with authority.
To direct with what?
Authority.
God wants the man to direct his household with authority. He said, I know Abraham, he'll direct his household with authority. Meaning what? We ain't going to be quiet. This is what we doing.
Right.
You don't like it? Hey, the door's right there. That's the mindset we got to transform to. What's going on, big bro? What's your name? Huh? Where you from? Africa. Okay, all praise, all praise. We got people, a lot of brothers in Africa right now, waking up to that. They're the 12 tribes of Israel. You say what? Say it again, Quincy. Speak up, Quincy. Come on. Yeah, you can come to the school today. Right. 4 o'clock. You busy today? You know you ain't busy. Go come to the school.
That's right.
What would stop you from coming to school today? Nothing? You sure? Okay, read it again.
For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him.
You got to command your children and your household after you. Right. Because you have the mindset after Christ.
That's right.
And everything will fall back into God's divine order.
That's right.
That makes sense, Quincy? It's on the back. It's on the back. Right here. 16618. Clay Road, right there. Now, Quincy, let me ask you something, right? I'm gonna keep it on it, right? If you want to go and your fiance don't, are you still gonna go? If you want to come to the school and she says she don't want to do it, are you still gonna come?
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
Go get something to eat. You can't do that. Exodus. You can't do that. Because today the Sabbath day.
Bring it out.
Right. You can't buy nothing on the Sabbath day.
Right.
And you got to command your house to follow that order.
Right. That's right.
I'm not just talking. I'm going to show you what I'm saying. Come on.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the 7th day to keep it holy.
Now, Quincy, why would God say remember the Sabbath day? Huh? Once you start remembering the Sabbath day, you start remembering who you are.
Right, right.
It's much more bigger than just keeping one day. If I know I got to keep the Sabbath day, I'm waking up to who I am again.
Right.
I'm starting to remember my identity. I'm starting to fall back into my proper role that God commanded me to be in.
That's right.
It's more than just a Sabbath day. It represents the day of rest that we're going to get in the kingdom. Right. If we come back to what the Bible actually saying, do it, live by it. That's right. God said, remember the Sabbath day. Come on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
You can't do no work on a Sabbath day.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor the stranger that is within thy gates.
So you can't work on the Sabbath day, right? But it's other stipulations, precepts that explain what we can and cannot do. Give me Nehemiah. You know what it was? Nehemiah. Hold up. I ain't going to let you go off into sin blindly. I'm going to show you what you got to do. No, if you buy something, you'll be in the midst of sin. Because God wants you to not buy nothing today. Right. That would be sin. That's what I'm trying to show you. Still, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what you're saying. God told you not to do it. He's saying, you hear it, but to hell with what God say, I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what your action's saying. Yeah, Luke 14:26. You understand that? Huh? Right. But you got to command your wife and your family. Right. And God got to command you to not break his Sabbath day. Right. Listen to this. Come on.
Luke chapter 14, verse 26.
Bring it out.
If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and wife.
And what? And
wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
You know what that's saying, Quincy? It said if a man coming to me and he don't hate his father, mother, wife, children, and not be my servant. Right. You got to be willing to lose everything to gain Christ. That's right. Because he lost everything to give you opportunity to come back to the Most High.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you're not willing to give up all those things, remember, God said, command your household. Don't break my Sabbath day. Right. If you ain't willing to lose or deal with a little attitude for a couple hours, you cannot be the servant of God. Right. Read it again.
If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother
Quincy, you don't appreciate us. That's a cop-out to go continue on to her ideology and what she wants to do. Because you said you're going to be with your wife and your family. But you asked for the address as if you're going to come, though. No, your own thing is sin. Right. You read the wages of sin is what, Quincy? Death.
Right.
Your own thing is death. That's what you're saying right now. Quincy, do not allow your wife to lead you, Quincy. She physically leading you. You walking behind her. You are walking behind her literally, Quincy. When are the men gonna rise back up?
Bring it out.
Stop being afraid of these women.
That's right.
Stop, fear God, and everything will fall in line.
Right. That's right.
A God on the earth, we trying to raise him back up, but he following his woman. You see that, my brother right here?
Bring it out.
You see that? Huh? What's your name, bro? Bree? Yeah. We was trying to get Quincy to realize he a God.
Right.
And not to break God's Sabbath day, but he's following after. He's walking 2 paces behind. It's unbelievable.
Bring it out.
Look how low we done fell.
With his head down.
With his head down. Because America gave the woman the preeminence over the man nowadays.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.